Yeah, just guys, seriously, let's have fun and let's finish this thing. Let's make another one. This is really great. It's much more, maybe not fascinating, maybe not exciting, but it's something new. Forget about the rewards. As a matter of fact, at least in my part, I don't really care about the rewards. I don't really care about the status. I don't really care about being in the Hall of Fame or anything. I'm just doing it because it's fun, and we all have our jobs, we all have our lives to live, and if we can put something beautiful, something good into it, all the better. You got enough problems already, and yeah, it's just one way of getting rid of your problem. None of us are saints, no one's insane, and everyone's equally good. It's just that we're much better. We can see, we have this vision. We can feel what other players are gonna do, and you're gonna have to outsmart us. Don't beat the wall with your head. Don't think it's just 1 or 0. You know, computer language. You gotta think. You gotta adapt. You gotta outthink us. And yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, look at this big attack here by Paladin. He's going on with Siege. He's going for London. Does get the key. Moves his cap just before they get the sack. And Immaculate knows what time it is too. It's militia time, baby.
Oh boy. That's Demon King. Demon King is the kind of player who doesn't shy away from going all in. Intense battle going on here between Irish and Linky.
Wow, wait, is this legal?
I had to check the rule book. Yeah, that was a game-changing moment.
His cap was taken, but it was just a distraction.
I know about Linky very much, so I think it will be not a very difficult game for me.
TNT is wait a second. Meowz calls the GG. Wait a second. What?
This is
Why is he calling GG? Meowz, you got a massive army. There is a lot of heavy knights, and this is the only time when they have a chance. If they don't destroy Linky's army right now, game's over. That'll be crazy.
And Colossus has gone down for Linky here, and he's Inca, guys. He's Inca. This is not just an ordinary Colossus. More about playing that.
Oh no, man! I have a feeling, and nobody is raiding Meowz. That's an issue. Nobody is raiding Meowz. Meowz is actually in the lead now. That was all of that.
But literally those arrows.
Sacrificed by Steve.
Oh, look! There is a hoplite there coming through.
Whoa!
Is this guy hit?
No! Will it get it there in time? Will it get it in time? Yeah, it gets there in time! It does!
Is he gonna get the hit? Is he gonna get the hit? He does get the hit! Oh my god!
No, that was...
Oh my god!
TNT saved the day in the end. What just happened, man? What just happened?
Clutch play I've ever seen in the history of Rise of Nations.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Rise of Patience. We are here for the semi-final, the awaited semi-final between Meowz and TUF. And joining me today is Dave.
Hello, guys.
Let us know if you are able to hear us clearly. Let me clear my throat quickly. Let's
the
look
audio is
at...
fine.
What? Audio is fine? Okay. Thanks a lot, Dave. Let's go for the most important part of the tournament. Our donors. Hey, Rochi, Solo Skirmisher, Old Dirty, Nuts, and Drick. We have reached a new high in our donation history. We are at 1200. It is easily the highest we have ever had in any tournament. So thank you all who have been contributing to this. Let's see, 100 from Anonymous, another 100 from Anonymous, 10 from Chepa, 140 from the Mighty Rochi, 85 from Surge VP, 15 from Phoenix, 10 from Anonymous, 50 from Chicken, 350 from Anonymous, Spaghetti Monster 10, PL Clan 30, Boo, who has bribed the organizers with 100, Sergey Katrinescu with 50, Duzzles with 50, and Rochi with another 100. Thanks a lot, guys. This is huge. I feel like we are actually entering that pro esports league now very soon. I feel like 1,000 is the bar that we have to cross.
Yep. It's really peculiar how such a small community can be so generous, because our viewer numbers are not that high yet
Yeah,
compared to the prize pool, I would say.
you're right. Definitely. Our based on review numbers, I wouldn't expect that we could be able to raise 1,200. So this all goes to the very generous donors. We have Mentalist says we need new rule book to prevent help admins each other. I don't know what that means. Somebody translate and tell it to me. Meanwhile, this is round 2 of the Champions playoff. We started with round of 8. TUF won their side against AS with a 3-0. Studcats Meowz won 3-1 against their opponents MFW. White Lotus won against AZ with a 3-1, and EL won against PLA with a 3-1. And here we are for game number 2. I mean, not game number 2, the semi-finals. This is a best of 7. First map is Amazon. Kron and Rochi already cast TUF and Studcats game 2 games. And I watched them. Dave, did you watch those 2 games?
Yep, I did, and
Yeah, I felt
I was
it was
pulling my hair at the first game. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie.
the first game was very hard to watch after Surge was eliminated. And the second game I felt like I watched it from the replay perspective, and I saw that both the teams did a very bad job at scouting each other. Like Momo could have defended Rush if only if he knew that the Surge was building siege factories there. Same goes for the other team too. TUF did not scout their opponent's front, and Studcats did not scout their opponent's front, and Surge got the better deal out of it with this rush. And I think the moment the Momo's capital was captured in game 2, that's when Meowz lost that.
Yeah, there were some interesting games for sure. Although I felt like Meowz didn't quite play to their full potential. I'm not sure if anyone else got that vibe, but I hope they can perform better, because we do want to see the highest level performed by these players. This is the
Yeah.
final stages of the most prestigious tournament, so I'm anxiously waiting to see what happens in these games.
Yeah, let's see what Meowz can bring to the table now. I do agree that that was not their strongest game in the first 2. I felt like they played much better against MFW. But in any case, you ready for game number 3?
Just a second, I will be.
Roji, let's see if Flames will play.
Okay, I'm in the game.
All
And
right, let's go.
Flames is indeed playing.
Flames is indeed playing here. Also, let me remind everybody that the loser of the last game decides the next map. So in this case, Mediterranean has been chosen by Meowz. Dave, what's your take on this map choice and the nation picks?
So like we said before, Mediterranean is a new map. We don't really play this in normal games because it's not part of the random land maps. So the meta is still not quite figured out. And I'm interested to see what Meowz got up their sleeve. I'm sure they prepared some strategy for this map.
Yeah.
We have Japanese, Dutch, and Indians for Meowz. And on TUF side, we have Japanese, Indians, and Chinese. So only the tier 4 pick is different for them.
Right. I do like the Dutch pick here better than Chinese. I think Dutch have great potential on this map, despite Chinese being a better booming nation. But Dutch can dominate water, and Chinese can't do that early on.
Right. It's really important that you can harass the enemy's fish faster than they can harass yours, because then your food income will be naturally better. because
Yeah.
you don't have to pull your fish back. So that's gotta be a nice perk for Meowz to have.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the map, so I think we all can agree that this map is one of those that are very much decided by the rares. Rares have a huge role in deciding the winners. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think that goes for most maps, but on water maps even more so because it's harder to rush in general.
Yeah, and also hard to raid because it's a somewhat closed map, and I already see 3 very strong rares for TUF. There is Copper, which is very safe with TUF. There is Relics and Pappy. Just these 3 rares by themselves are very strong. So let's see what does Meowz have to counter that.
Well, they have Die and Horses, and that's it. There are some others.
Well, they
but,
have Bison, which is the most useful rare on this map.
actually, if they can capture the center, then I would say the rares are not bad for them.
Yeah,
There's
if they
diamonds and gems.
You're right. If they could get sent, I would still lean slightly towards stuff, but with gems and diamonds, I think that it would be more balanced. And there is citrus on the side. Let's see who has scouted it. So Bob hasn't scouted it yet, and Mouse hasn't scouted it either. Mouse is very close. One of his villagers is very close to it. Oh, I think Mouse will scout it. Yeah. So that citrus is going to be the key to this game. If Meowz can get hold of it, very good for them. Else TUF will have both citrus and copper. And remember that since this citrus is not easily within their reach, this is not the kind of rule. It's not the situation where we can apply the rematch rule. So the game will continue, and TUF will just end up with both the rares, and after that it'll be hard to fight water.
Indeed. There's also peacocks on the left side that's contestable. I think that could help a lot for either team, since you do need to have navy and land forces at the same time.
Yeah, and that is also equally positioned between the Dutch player and the Indian player. For I am, the way the terrain is laid out, I think Surge has a better chance of getting it, because for Momo there'll be these 2 mountains that come in the way for him to completely protect it, while Surge has his open land where he can defend it easily.
Yeah, but I still think both sides need 2 cities to fully cover it.
Yeah, you're right. 2 cities to fully cover it, and 1 city to just get it near the border. Knowledge. Let's see the other knowledge rare. So there is wool, wine, and they have not scouted tobacco, I think, and spice. So there is, just apart from those rares, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 knowledge rares for TUF, and there is dye. Yeah, that's it. So I'll go out of my way and say that the rares are heavily in favor of TUF if it's a boom game. I don't think it's going to turn into a rush game, because the rush rares are not that strong for Meowz either. It's a very lopsided rare distribution in this game.
Yeah, and that's always unfortunate to see, because we would want to see balanced games. But I would not say that it's completely over already, because
Yeah, right.
the water is shared, so you can still do a lot of damage to the opponent, even if they have copper.
You are right. Good for Meowz that TUF didn't take Nubians, because if they did take Nubians, then this would be, I would say, impossible to win with those many knowledge rares for Nubians. Without a library, the Nubian player could reach up to 100 knowledge income. I mean, without a university.
Yeah. It's already gonna be pretty lopsided knowledge-wise.
Yeah. Okay, let me fast forward a bit to about 8 minutes. The Dutch player has already got his boat out, and he is scouting a place. He's scouting somewhere, but he just is going to find out the first ship. And Flames is also on water with Indians. So hold on, somebody aged very quickly. Who is that?
Sun.
And I think there's going to be a hanging gardens put down here.
They're both going for it. Oh, I'm a bit ahead. I thought you said 8 minutes, wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah. Let's come to 8 minutes. So this is both the Japanese player going for hanging gardens, and Tobacco not scouted yet. So good, actually very good for Meowz. Look at the 2 black patches. Both have rares. So that's some relief for Meowz.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate that they didn't see either of those.
Yeah,
Especially Tobacco in this situation.
you're
I
right.
wonder if there's gonna be any raids. There's a villager kicking the Wonder of Sun.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it makes any difference. I can't see if it
Does.
makes a difference, but maybe even slight difference will help because Meowz is not in a condition to raid Bob. So this is going to come down to a who just puts more villagers on this. And both of them are pop
Very
cap.
close. Although I
So
think
they
this
can't
villager
make
might
anymore.
just turn the tide into Meow's favor. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, there's a very slight advantage for Bob. Yeah, he's like a % ahead. He is a % ahead in getting that hanging gardens, and he will get the hanging gardens.
That was very close. I actually think the villager did the
Ye-
difference. The hero
That,
villager.
that might have made a difference. This villager is the MVP. I want this villager to be showcased in promo number 4. The
Yeah, 'cause-
Nomadium 4 here.
Like, I don't know if that ever happened to you, but when you build a city and it becomes under attrition,
Mm-hmm.
it can be attacked by villagers, and that actually slows your city down.
Yeah, you're right. The attrition part.
So it must have done something in this situation as well.
Yeah, Momo is here with an almost dead Bark attacking, and then yeah, he's and Meowz is trying to defend. I think Momo is so far. I see him alone on water, and he does. Meowz is using both citrus and copper, and I think they don't see the copper.
Yeah, they do
Yeah,
see the
that's-
citrus though, and I'm not sure if they have plans to attack it or cover
Mhm.
it. I think they should at least check.
I remember seeing in the chat Bob did say let's capture citrus.
Yeah, they should definitely try to at least contest
Yeah.
it.
And Mouse doing a good job raiding water. He's got
And
these
early on, this relics
galleys.
is contributing so much. They all have plus 20 from it. And I
Yeah.
think everyone is ahead in knowledge except for Bob, who has the gardens, of course.
Right.
Momo
and
hasn't even aged yet.
I wonder if Momo is going for some Commerce 2 strategy, because that would be very good for this map. I honestly think that Commerce 2 would be amazing for Dutch to get.
Yeah, when you can't get any good wonders or do any real damage early on, I think it's better to just get extra technologies to try to catch up with Boom.
Mm-hmm.
So I support this by Momo.
Yeah, Momo is very much behind in score. I think it's because he's aged down. Surge here, who's right in front of him, does have Colossus. And well, Colossus is going to be good for regardless of whatever situation there is. This map, you can always use more population.
There's an elephant raid coming. I think Momo will need at least one heavy infantry to stop it.
Oh, you're right. Well, Flames is sending a senator, and yeah, elephants cannot be stopped by anything from an ancient age army.
Oh yeah, the senator should be good. Yeah, that's a nice move by Flames.
And I see Flames has put those 2 merchants in the center. I just wonder if he will also be. Yeah, I'm curious to know if he'll also be capturing the center.
Yeah, it would be great for them if they can, and if they can also capture peacocks, then diamonds and peacocks allows for a very strong army, just because
Yeah.
you can produce more and you're not limited by population as much.
Yeah, right. Surge hasn't scouted peacock, so that's good for this team.
Yep.
And I have a feeling that Bob will capture citrus. He still hasn't thought about checking it out if Meowz is using it, because Meowz is clearly using it.
Yeah, it's a bit sloppy not scouting that. It seems he's going for fast H3. I'm not sure what his plan is with that.
Yeah, Surge is here raiding with 3 elephants, and I have to say it's doing a good job. Momo is distracted. He's not raiding water as much. Let's if I compare the knowledge income, despite having hanging gardens, Bob is not that far ahead of the other Japanese player. It shows you how many knowledge rares this team has.
Yeah, and they are not even using tobacco yet.
Yeah, they
Because
haven't
don't
even
see
used
it.
tobacco.
And it
Bob
seems
is
Meowz
using
is
that-
going for the center. He went calm too. It's interesting because that will delay his H3 a lot, and that could potentially mean that Japanese player could attack him in the meantime.
Yeah.
I mean, Chinese cities are large, but you don't get the H3 units, so you can't really defend against that.
Oh, Meowz does get the center. You're right. Now I would be very surprised if Meowz can pull a victory here. I do think that Mediterranean having weird rares, it's a common theme, and I was surprised when I saw that Meowz picks this when they are 2-0 down.
Well, it might make sense from their perspective. They are trying to gamble and get a easier victory, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's a mental thing by them.
Yeah.
Momo seems very behind. I don't know why he didn't go for Science 2 at least, if he was already slow.
Yeah.
He's just now getting Scholars.
On this side, Meowz isn't using Pappy. Oh, I just realized Chinese with Pappy, that would be insane. Yeah, he isn't using that. 120 knowledge from Meowz, 140 for Sun, 115 from Momo. On the other side, Flames with 110, 50 for Momo. And the highest for Bob, 170 knowledge.
I don't know what the plan is for Meowz. I think they really should try something in H3 because this is not gonna be great for them if it's a rage to Gunpowder.
Yeah.
I mean, race for Gunpowder.
Yeah, long game does not help them.
Like they do know that Pappy is there for TUF, so that
Yeah, even just
that
looking at
already puts
Pappy,
them ahead.
they would know that if we compare the rares that Meowz and Meowz see for themselves and TUF, I think even then it's kind of balanced. That Meowz just see Pappy and tobacco, and just that is more knowledge than Meowz have from rares.
Yeah,
And they
the
don't
only
even know
library
about-
rare they have is Die, which is arguably the weakest of all 5.
Yeah, you can't use the die to save on your food, your knowledge income until Civic 3.
Yeah. And it's easier to just get extra cities with Pyramids or Forbidden City.
Right. Man, that's a lot of damage, and thanks to this copper, the fire ships do less damage.
Yeah. They can't one-shot ships anymore. But against galleys they already can't, but against copper it's even worse.
So on the water, I see. Have you noticed that Surge is not on water at all, while Flames and I think even the Dutch player is on water. So that leaves. Yes, Surge is going to rush the city of Vadodara, which is not big yet.
Fair.
Because
3 sieges. And I don't think Meowz is ready for this rush.
no, not at all. This is not a very strong rush, but at the same time, Flames hasn't even clicked up yet.
Yeah, and Momo doesn't have any army either. This seems very over soon. Don't want to ruin the hype, but
Yeah, it's going to once the Colossus player gets an extra city, that's just 3 scholars. That's 7 more scholars. Momo says seems over. And Flames has clicked up, but he won't reach H2 in time.
even if he did, he doesn't have 5 buildings.
He does have 5
Well.
buildings. And Momo, so I'll pause the game right here. This is something Momo does a lot, and I have played with Momo as a team member. I know when he is in the mood, he's very strong, but when he gives up, he just completely gives up. You can see that he has a senator standing there. He doesn't have any units, but at least he could send the senator and try to bribe. But he's not doing that, and this is something Momo does a lot. I don't like this part of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, because... Yeah. Like, he doesn't even have 2 full universities yet, and it's already 18 minutes.
Yeah. On the other side, actually, man, look at that. Both the Japanese player they have similar knowledge income. Despite, if I asked you who has hanging gardens, you would have a hard time to figure out who has the hanging gardens.
Yeah. The knowledge rares alone would pass plus 50, especially if you get taxation.
Yeah.
And
That
they're also
relics
losing
with taxation is half hanging gardens.
TUF is even winning water.
Yeah, they
I
have.
think there's
So
no chance.
because Meowz is not using citrus, and it was unsafe, so I can see why they wouldn't be using citrus. They do have now cotton and citrus, but it's too late in the game already.
Yeah. Citrus does a better impact early on, I think. But still,
Yeah.
it would be useful in H3 at least.
Oh, this city could be large. This city could be large. Where's Momo? Momo is again doing weird shit behind when he should be helping defend the city. One farm and this city could go big, maybe? No, not one farm. Momo is still not using the bribe for his senator. Yeah, Flame says you give up too fast, Momo. Bob says he's gonna H soon. Momo goes H3 now. Flames actually held that very well, but yeah, he's not going to outboom Surge.
The Japanese players are pretty much even in terms of knowledge. They will actually Sun will get up first because he has relics. So I don't think Bob has any time to kill on this side.
Yeah, they'll age up about the same time. Sun does have. Wait, what's up with the wealth incomes for both the Japanese players? Yeah, this side, I mean, there is just no break from TUF on the water. The water has always been unsafe for Meowz. Even the Chinese player here is about to age. 252 knowledge for him. 237 for... Yeah, only Bob is near, thanks to the Hanging Gardens. Everybody else, very far from H4.
It's like Momo is not even in the game. He doesn't really contribute anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
The city of Asansol that Momo is trying to take with heavy cavalry, heavy infantry. I wonder if that's a good idea. Yeah, Surge has been 2v1 here, right? And he's still not in a lot of pressure.
Yeah. He has basically more economy than the 2 players he's facing, so... He won't have any trouble here, I would
And
say.
Momo runs away, but now... Flames is here.
This is just complete lack of coordination.
Yeah. And I don't think Bob will be able to 2v1 here. He's got a lot of units in the... Yeah. I think if Bob does have more units than only Sun, but it's Meowz and Sun versus Bob.
Yeah, and there's so much ground to cover to capture the capital as well, right? There's
Yeah.
all these production buildings and the castle. By the time he clears that up, even if he can, which I don't think he can, it will be too late.
Yeah. Also, Sun has relics, so his age finishes faster than Bob's.
Yep.
Look at that wealth income for Bob. He's just...
Yeah.
He's
They don't
just...
have water.
Yeah. Mentalist says Dutch not good here. Mentalist, in this situation, no nation is going to be good. I think Meow's only chance was to rush in this game. I said it before, they cannot outboom these rares.
Yeah, especially since TUF also got the middle. Those two rares were pretty crucial to have.
Yeah, also those two rares. Oh yeah, they got another knowledge rare with that gems. Mentalist. Koreans could defend, but what are you gonna do with defend? You can't outboom with Koreans. Koreans don't get any knowledge boosts.
The Koreans could rush better, but
Yeah, they
yeah.
could have rushed, that's all. I would say even Dutch are good at rushing. Since they have this extra commerce gap, they can fill with while having Despot.
Yeah, it was just very hard because
Yeah, but they were not close to
It's,
anybody.
it's very hard to rush on this map because it's very similar to lakes and land. There's this one choke point and that you can't go around.
Mm-hmm.
At least on lakes you can try to go in the middle, but here you can't even do that.
Yeah, on this side, Bob has forgotten to upgrade his samurai, and he's still making more spearmen, but no samurai.
Samurai would be a bad unit to have anyway, so I don't know.
Better than age 1 units. He has age
Yeah,
1
for sure.
heavy infantry. On this side, Momo's trying to do whatever little he can at this point, but yeah, it's somewhat too late. Surge is also aging while
Yeah. Bob is saying I think it's GG, and
Yeah.
yeah, I would have to agree.
Coldfire says we have to modify some rules. 70 base knowledge rares, you're not going to win that in pro games. That is true. I did want to add some rules about knowledge, but we found it's hard to categorically decide some rules
It's very
without
hard
any
to
gray areas.
make a rule that would apply to all situations.
Yeah.
Because like on a land map, this would be completely different.
Yeah, on a land map, possible. It would be possible, but still, in maps like Himalayas or Amazon, I would say this situation would still be very hard to win. Those are not very easy to raid maps. Look at his knowledge. He's barely ahead of Sun. That's with Hanging Gardens, and the other players who did not have any wonders. Well, Flames has Pyramids, but that does not help. Pyramids with Peacocks is good, but he lost Peacocks too. So
Yeah, also they didn't have water, so he couldn't
Yeah.
really use that extra cap.
yeah.
Code.
Coldfire says on Lakes Mediterranean. Yeah, you're right. I think we could have a rule, but the problems in the rule is that we came across a lot of ifs. That is, what if the opponent has silver dye and relics, but he hasn't scouted 2 of those? How do you make that rule around it? Like, when they have scouted it, and if it's 20 minutes into the game, do you cancel that, or do you rematch, or no? Or what if you know that your opponent has OP rares but they don't? And similar
Yeah.
thing. Does it have to be a mandatory rematch, or is it voluntary? There's a lot of problems with that.
I think with like a live observer, if we had that for every game, then it could be manageable. But that's very hard to do, especially if the teams want to play 4v4, then they can't even do that.
Yeah. Probably salts and horses not on water maps. Don't matter much.
Yeah. And it's not like they had those either. They had nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they had horses, but that's it. That's it. The other side had salt. Actually, just the number of rares were more for Meowz. This is another thing in Rise of Nations, that despite having the rare density is not same for all regions. You could have half of 50% of the map, but also 70% of all the rares.
Especially on Watering Hole, that happens sometimes because the lake gets shifted and your team only gets 2 rares while enemy gets 7, even though you build technically in the center.
Yeah, and this is a very difficult position for Meowz. 3-0. I did not expect this score for sure.
Yeah, it's not just that, but they will have, even if Meowz does win a couple of games, they will have to play on TUF's home maps every time.
You're right. Yeah, that
so
is
comeback is gonna be incredibly difficult.
for sure. In this case, now there is no leeway for TUF, as in for Meowz. They have to win all the remaining games, else they are out of the tournament. And it is going to be difficult to win all the remaining games, considering their performance so far. Dave, if you were in Meow's position, what would be your next map? Based on, if you look at the nation picks.
Well, I would not want to be in this situation, but if I were, I don't know. The nations have been pretty similar, except for the first game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe a land map would be a better choice for Meowz.
Yeah, true. A land map would at least give them a chance to show skills instead of luck deciding the game. In this game, I wouldn't. TUF played very well. They used the rares incredibly well. They know that they have copper and the citrus is not with Meow, so they made sure 2 of them are raiding water, and they allowed Surge to be on land completely. Surge did not have to make many ships, so that's why he was able to 2v1 there. While Flames was on water still, so he was half on water and half on land.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, give us 2 minutes and we'll be back with game number 4. This is game number 3, and Meowz have chosen Australia. I somewhat like this map.
Yeah, it's a lot more like you have a lot more control over the game than on Mediterranean, I would say.
Right.
It's a lot more rushable than Medi.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I think this is the most rushable water map that exists in Rise of Nations. And Surge already starts with... Holy shit, man. These guys have had very good luck with rares for sure. Look at just the rares around Surge. He's got 2 of the best library rares, plus relics, plus citrus. And there is Silk in contesting range.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Really nice to have those.
What kind of map hack is this? This is very, very strong. And they also have copper. Oh wait, so they have copper and citrus. I don't remember if that rule applies for Australia or not.
I don't know either. I think we'd have to check.
Hey guys,
But-
can someone go into the rule book and check if this rule applies or not? Copper and citrus. Just check if Australia is mentioned as one of the maps. Meanwhile, we can continue casting it, because the rule
It's
says
not. It's
it's
only
not?
watering hole and Mediterranean.
Okay. Yeah, I think I remember having some argument with players regarding that this map is where you can turn it around, so you don't need that rule and something like that. Sir, tough. Oh man, also sugar and peacocks and gems.
Yeah,
The-
don't
what-
have bad rares either. They have a silver, diamonds, tobacco. It's just that they might end up with fewer rares because they don't have as much territory.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, they have fewer rares. Diamonds is good. Tobacco is okay-ish. I don't. This is a map where if you have a wonder race, it's easy to send your units and disrupt. So tobacco is slightly less important on this map compared to other maps where you
Oh.
can just win races straight up.
I'm not sure if TUF got a little bit too greedy with the territory push because they don't seem to have water. Maybe one of them can still dock, but only Sun is close to water.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that's still possible to dock there, right? I don't know.
I think so Tough had very good luck. I'd say they will make 3 docks there.
Oh yeah, Bob was subbed out for Wujin.
Flames. Oh yeah, this time there's flames and no Bob. Between Russia and Koreans, what's your favorite?
Early on, I would definitely favor Koreans just because they have free militia, they can rush better. In long run, I would prefer Russians because the territory push applies more, and they also have crossbows.
Yeah. Also, between Germans and Mongols, we can clearly see how fast Mongols are on this map.
Yeah,
this
it's
out.
really crazy.
Commerce 1 for Mongols, while German players just getting his library. So I think this time Momo is could be the playmaker.
Yeah,
Since
he
he is
kinda
the
has
fastest.
to be.
Yeah, he is the
0-1.
fastest out of everybody. Look at that. Other American player hasn't even started the library. Looks like this time, overall Meowz have had a better start. Russian player has also built his library. So the Russian player is actually as fast as the opponent's German player. Which is good.
Yeah. I think last year's Nomadium clearly also played Mongols on this map against us, and it even surprised me how fast they can get the library down. It's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, this is the map for Mongols. 4 minutes 30 seconds. Dock is already down. And the other side, yes, Surge does make his dock. Even though legally they should not be allowed, but Ron allows the if your border is very close to water, you are able to build the dock. And I think, yeah, this is so no loss for TUF, right? They could not have water, but I think they are just within the range that nobody will be punished for that.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have water, then it's a big punishment because someone has to see one, and your fish is also delayed. So, yeah, seems like they will be fine after all.
Yeah, let's look at ruin bonuses. Woojin got 50. Momo has the highest. Russian player 50. Meowz just 50. So it shows. Wait, it still doesn't show because Flames is faster than Meowz. Maybe Meowz walked a long way to get that center.
Yeah, he's also got me one.
Yeah.
Flames is building a city here.
Now this is going to be hard. This is going to be hard for Flames. Just one villager building a city, and Meowz will clearly stop the city.
But at least he has attrition. But yeah, the bowman can just fire from own territory.
Yeah, you're right. Flames is sending all of his villager. Momo's asking, "What's our plan?"
I think they have to rush here, right?
Yeah, they would have to rush, but again, depends on what they see.
Well, they see
This
that-
city might go up, but Meowz is building another heavy infantry.
Yeah, against one heavy, you can still force it up, I think. So he should be alright, but this
26,
is a lot of
97, 98, 99, and 100. Good for Flames, but then he lost a lot of eco while building this.
he had no eco while doing this. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like all of his farmers, everybody is here. But thanks to the Russian attrition, these units will not have. They can't stay here forever.
Yeah. It's good that this city grabs a lot of territory, but unfortunately it doesn't really give them any good rares, because only Marble and Ember are on the right side, so they are kind of useless.
Just saying, what do you think about Flames? If Flames would have built on horses?
I would have loved it, but they don't see it.
Oh,
haven't scouted
right.
it.
Yeah, because if they built horses, they would separate Momo and Meowz, and then having the Russian player separate you is a big nightmare.
Yep. Exactly. That would have been better both positionally and getting a rare
Yeah.
at the same time.
I'm a bit surprised that Woojin is building a barracks, but maybe he's building because Flames got Civic. Because ideally, I would have liked to see Woojin go for fast H2 and grab a wonder.
Yeah, and Momo is also going for Milo, so I don't know if this is lack of coordination between them or... I mean, at least one of your players should be going faster up, right? But
Yeah.
no one is going H2 here.
The 4 archers from Momo. This game does, so far, at least so far, rare-wise, I would still say that more territory for TUF, so they have more rares. But so far, it does look like Meowz have an advantage. And in my opinion, they should be rushing this game. Oh,
Momo has a nice eco and he has Silk, so he can go Calm 2. And he also has Silver, so this is a good setup for
a rush?
Calm 2 Despot, I guess.
Yeah, that is great. He's using Silk. I'm not sure how he will get to Koreans faster, because Koreans with gems, it's a very strong combo.
Yeah, and also Koreans can build a temple even without science.
Right,
If they want to. I don't know if Serge knows that, but he should probably utilize that if he can.
Surge also going for a tower on Furs. So they have not scouted Pappy, so that's good for... Oh, Momo's 2 archers might find it. I don't know why
Flames is
Momo
not
is
as,
fighting on the tower.
Yeah, I don't know. Flames is not as behind as I would have expected him to be. He's pretty much on the same speed as Woojin. So he will be able to contribute to the game as well.
Yeah, Woojin's also going Civ 2. It's strange. A little bit strange. And Sun is going for Colossus for sure.
Yeah, this city should have been the Russian city.
You're
'cause it
right.
would also push more, but I guess they didn't know about horses, so there was no good justification for it, maybe.
Yeah.
Still, it's much better to split these two players.
Yeah, also the fact that Flames has a front here on the right side. Sun cannot attack him before H3. So Sun has to either rotate around and help. He cannot be going on free raids either. Flames has this nice front over here. So that's good.
I don't know if you noticed, but everyone on TUF did the same build order. Calm 1 and Meow 1.
Yeah. And Meowz is actually using the German power well. He's got one small mountain and half of the big mountain. So he won't be behind in terms of metal for sure in this game. This metal is a big problem on this map.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see who
Especially if it goes to gunpowder, because you need at least 2 decent sized mountains to fill the commerce cap.
Man, check out Woojin doesn't know about diamonds just now. Okay, just now Momo is going to discover diamonds.
Oh my god, that's
Big.
so bad because diamonds would help with the rush as well.
Yeah.
Like it's much more justifiable to go despot if you have diamonds.
You're right. Also, I wonder if these guys know about all the rares. So did they see relics, furs, which is also already very strong, sugar, citrus, and have the other side scouted copper yet? They do know about copper and they are sending for copper, so they'll have both copper and citrus. Citrus is very strong on this map. Lucky for Meow, stuff doesn't know about Pappy yet. Man, what do you think about this city from Surge? Going right in the middle.
I don't really like it. Doesn't really capture anything. I guess it. Well, if he can hold this position, then it's great, but it's giving a chance for Meowz to attack.
Yeah. Momo is going for Civic 2. I have a feeling that Momo will go Despot. Okay, so yeah, he just clicked on Despot. Yeah, he has a solid eco for pulling off a good Despot rush. And the other American player has got Hanging Gardens. So let's compare the knowledge incomes overall. Sun has the highest knowledge so far. Actually, more than he might have more. He has the same rate of knowledge as the American player. And again, he's getting about 40 knowledge from the rares. No knowledge coming from rares for Woojin.
Yeah, he's only using diamonds. He has one merchant. What is this?
Yeah, he only has one more knowledge rares, but I'm surprised that he is not using silver. Or did he use the silver and run away, or what? What happened there?
I don't think so, because he has just the one merchant.
Meowz here, getting his third city on Salt. Very good move. I don't think anybody on this map is going to be starving with mountains. I see enough mountains for everybody. Surge got 2 mountains, actually 3 mountains. Momo has 3 mountains. Woojin has got 2 mountains, and the Russian player will manage. He's got 2 mountains and it's half of a third. I do think that Momo should not have gone Despot already. Or maybe. Okay. He's going for some raids, so that's fine. He is going to capture Obsidian though. That'll be good.
Yeah, it's very good to have in H3 for crossbows.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the plan is though. I think it's good that he aims for H3 before attacking, because Koreans could just repair.
Yeah.
But
also, check this out. Surge has more knowledge than the Hanging Gardens player.
Yep.
Oh, some very weird decisions here from Woojin. Look at that. Look at these raids.
Well, I mean, Citrus is vital to kill, but I don't
He
know.
lost all of his. He sent five units. He's not going to recover anything there.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's a very strange move.
Meowz is the farthest behind in terms of knowledge in this team. Both Surge and Sun are doing great. I think Sun is going to be aggressive in this game. Looks like he's planning for fast H3. Doesn't have the food though.
Yeah.
Sun is
Would
still
pref-
doing a good job with raiding on the backside. Look at that.
Would you prefer to have Americans with Gardens or Americans with Colossus?
On this map, a Gardens for sure. But then Colossus player got his Colossus up earlier, and he has been enjoying this wealth and wood for a longer time than. So in the current condition, I think Sun has a much better start here. He has a much better setup because for some reason Wujin is he's getting rated too much. Yeah, he's getting rated too much to make use of that Hanging Gardens. Because if your knowledge income is not higher than the Colossus player, then the Hanging Gardens is useless.
Yeah. He's lacking a lot of eco. I think he lost his fish on the right side to raids.
Yeah. And
He's also not using a lot of rares. They would boost his gold income as well.
right. Wait, I saw Momo send his despot somewhere. Where is his despot? Oh, he's running around in the territory with his despot. He's got a very nice knowledge income though. 139.
Despot player is doing the best in terms of eco and knowledge. in this team.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
Oh, Surge is going to start attacking Salt Lake City. He realizes that Momo is away on a raiding party. So all Surge needs is just reduce Salt Lake City and he's good. Salt Lake City. Wujin will age up soon. That's not a problem though. I'm just a little surprised that he doesn't have a second university.
He doesn't
But-
really have the eco to fill a second university.
Even if you get a second university and a free scholar, that is 15 knowledge.
Yeah, that's true.
Because his eco doesn't look like what a Hanging Gardens player should have. Yeah, I think Momo has a very strong boom, but unfortunately they cannot be booming in this situation.
He went for early Mio 3, interesting.
Who are you talking about?
Momo. He went for Mia 3 before aging.
Oh. And he's still aging in decent time, so that's not bad. I think he's going to go for a very strong attack on Pyongyang. He does have 4 sieges, making 4 sieges. Holy shit.
It's
And
looking like Meowz has to pressure really soon because
yeah.
even if the left side doesn't die, the right side is bound to lose with Russia against America there.
Yeah, Flames hasn't clicked up yet. Flames, what are you doing, man? Click up, you have the resources. Flames.
Maybe he forgot. I don't know.
Flames, click. Flames, does he see that his city is getting sieged or is he very focused on Russians? Because that city will get taken down. That age time is that takes a lot of time to age.
Yeah, he finally clicked. But yeah, that's not gonna be in time. Even if he had relics, which he doesn't.
Okay, so
Sun just needs to move in and he will capture.
yeah, 4 sieges from Momo. Look at that. Yeah, that's. I honestly think Momo will win this side. Other side needs to worry about it. Oh no. Flames, man.
If he just clicked up, he
Yeah, he had
wouldn't have
he
lost
had
any.
enough resources for a very long time to click up. And some misclick by Wujin. He instead of attacking, his army ran into the opponent.
Sun will be able to hold 2 armies so easily.
Yeah, Sun will be able to hold. What is Meowz doing actually? I'll say Meowz not doing the best.
I think he's been trying to recover his boom.
After that mill one?
raids. Yeah.
Possible.
He has a 1500 metal. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah. So Surge also has tactics now. 95 population for Momo versus 73. So Momo clearly has way too many units. And yeah, Momo will win his side, that's for sure. But on this side, American player, that's the thing with Colossus. If Colossus player can capture a city and they can get a university, they can catch up with the Hanging Gardens player at some point.
Wujin's eco is still bad. I don't know why. I guess the water still has been raided by Sun, so he couldn't really fill 150.
Momo is very close to capturing this city. Actually, he does capture the city. And I have a feeling that Meowz should or may come to help. No, Meowz is not going to come to help. Okay, this Russian city was captured briefly, and Flames is targeting those sieges. Good move, very good move for Flames. Very good move for Flames. Will he capture? Oh, that one trebuchet almost dead. It needs one fire, I think one or two fire, and that. Yes, Flames is also struggling a lot in knowledge. I think for Flames it's becoming a survival game, and Momo needs to kill very, very quickly.
Yeah, Momo is kind of taking even trades right now, which is not good enough. He needs to be dominating to have a chance. He also has a lot of these archers, but they're not upgraded.
Yeah, also check out this. Colossus player has 250 wealth.
Yeah, that extra commerce, if you can utilize it, is so strong.
So strong, right? You also save about 280 knowledge.
And they also have Pappy. So, yeah. If Meowz doesn't win this in H3...
Oh, they found Pappy. Oh, they did find Pappy. Yeah, rares are very much, as I said, in favor of TUF. So on this map, there is actually a chance that you can rush. Would have loved to see some rushes. But they in TUF's Meow's defense, they don't know about Pappy, but they know about everything else. Relics first, they don't know what gems either actually.
Yeah, but they do know that they don't have as much territory as TUF does, so
yeah,
in a way you are kind of losing on rares already.
Sun is going for Science 3. This is very bad for... Yeah, it is not good.
Momo is doing quite well, but he actually has a nice amount of knowledge. So he could get to H3 before anyone else. I mean H4.
H4, yeah. Yeah, Momo invested very well in early game.
Yeah, Sun is doing an excellent job on water though. Look at that, 4 heavy ships raiding all the fish.
Also Meowz, they made sure that these guys have nothing on water.
Meowz has 9 ships, holy shit.
So that's what Meowz has been doing. Surge says, don't help me.
I think it's not a bad move to help him. Because
yeah, it is definitely a good move to help him. Because Sun will be 2v1, they easily can 2v1 at this point.
Flames' eco is in shambles. They lost all the fish.
Yeah, but the other side has both citrus and copper, and they're using both of them. What?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they should just try to get the most out of the land eco, because with diamonds and some other rares, you can have a decent income.
Yeah, Mongols don't care about fish as much, since with diamonds and Mongol food income, but the other Russians and Americans, they're still dependent on.
Yeah. Especially Russians, because they don't have any bonuses for eco.
Yeah. Momo has got 5 sieges here, and Momo could actually age up. He has enough knowledge that he could age up. But he's pop capped right now. He wants to kill as soon as possible. He knows that if this game goes late, they are not going to win this.
Look at the amount of towers there. It's incredible. Wujin moved in, but he's getting
Wujin
flanked
moves
by
in. That is a
Meowz.
very good idea for Wujin. But it's just so many towers. How many towers do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, and Surge also moves his capital. And Wujin always gets stuck in the middle of the armies.
Yeah, this city is not going down in H3. That's for
No,
sure.
no.
Even Meowz is building towers.
5 towers and 2 from Meowz. So it's 6. Oh no, sorry. So it's 6 towers from Surge. There is a 1 behind, and there's more. There's a lookout behind. And meanwhile, Korean. Yeah, that's the thing. A Korean player can continuously also repair cities.
And even if he runs out of resources, Meowz can just give him food.
Yeah. Even Russian players here, they know that the other American player, TUF, Sun is a ticking time bomb.
Indeed, and he will be H4 soon. Momo didn't click up. I guess he
Momo-
was...
Momo can click up, we need some food. And you look at Surge's eco, it's not much affected. And man, for some reason, I just feel like Wujin somewhat wasted the Hanging Gardens, because he has Hanging Gardens. He should be the fastest to H4, but he doesn't have any more universities.
He has 1 university all this time, are you kidding me? It's really bad. Yeah, it feels over. I guess Momo banked on trying to kill an H3. In a way he did. He did capture 1 city, but I think he should have gone to H4 faster, because he has so much knowledge.
Yeah. He could have been the fastest to H4. Actually, he's still faster than Sun, but look at his knowledge. He's 400 floating. That means could have gone there faster.
Yeah.
And silver is a very nice rare to have on this map, or any map, because the amount of knowledge you save, knowledge and food you save, it's incredible.
Yep. I'm not sure if focusing on Koreans was the right play here.
Oh yeah, you're right. But then at the same time, Surge put himself in front, so that Momo has no option but to focus on Koreans.
Yeah, I do get that. Going for that first city of Pyongyang was good, but after that they should have shifted focus, I think, especially after seeing those towers. Like maybe rotate over to the other side. I don't know. It's really tough because they're not winning on any front right now.
Was some of the other American player rocking that 100 knowledge income? Still no universities. Did he forget that he can build universities? Is there a bug that doesn't let him build universities?
I don't know. It's I think they should have tried to shift the eco to land once they saw that opponents are investing heavily into water.
Yeah, and they clearly see that copper and citrus for the other side.
And if you look at the Immortal's eco right now, it's not doing bad. He has 180 gold. If he just did this earlier, then he could have had full universities way sooner.
Yeah, and also he could have outboomed the Colossus player.
Yeah. And getting to H4 faster as Americans would mean you have the free government as well, so it could still You could still beat the Colossus player with that faster age. But yeah, now it's just completely over. The American player was supposed to be the one to carry on both teams, but on Meowz's team they just failed to do that.
Yeah, Momo is here, ready to get sandwiched. Oh man, I hate when sieges do that.
Oh, that bathing, oh my god. Yeah, like Rochi's saying, looks like a 4-0 is gonna be. It's not a result anyone would have wanted to see, I guess. Except TUF. We wanted a more competitive series, but...
Meowz is going military 4. Sun is already at military 4.
Like, Americans with this kind of army are unstoppable.
Yeah, for sure. And Momo is going in. He will capture it, but what's the... it'll be good for him to retreat, use that. Yeah, good thing that Monarch saved. As in, those sieges run faster with Monarch. He may have... Wujin still... Wujin doesn't have the food. He's spamming pikemen. Wujin, you're spamming pikemen when you need the food for age 4. And pikeman is not even a good unit at this time.
No, especially against H4 armies, it's not great.
He could look at the food cost. He could buy food and age up right now. I think they have mentally given up. He can buy 500 food for 100 wealth.
But even if he goes up round, it's been 1 gunpowder army against 3.
That's true.
It's just not winnable for them.
I mean, they're not resigning, so better give it a chance.
Yeah, I mean, in the last game you want to give it your all. You don't want to resign early, so it's understandable. But I just don't see what they can do here. Meowz even got Porcelain Tower.
Oh, insane, man. Meowz, so with Porcelain Tower and Relics, that is the best combo. They have enough knowledge rares. The Meowz is at 400. Check this out, man. He has 400 knowledge. He has more knowledge, almost as much knowledge as Sun and Surge combined.
Yeah, Porcelain Tower is insanely strong with knowledge rares.
And we didn't see pyramids. But yeah, look at those rares. I'm just using Meowz's rares. Relics, wine, pappy, salt, furs, copper, peacocks, citrus, gems, sugar. They got everything you could ask for. There's about 5 rares for 6 rares for... Yeah, this was... Overall, the series, Meowz has been unlucky with the rares, and they have also... I don't know what to say, but yeah, not a very good play either.
Well, I would agree that on Mediterranean the rares were very imbalanced, but Meowz had every chance to win the first 2 games.
Yeah.
I would say.
Even this game, they had to go aggressive.
Yeah. The American player didn't have an impact in this game for them. And I think Momo played great in this game, but this
yeah,
time
I agree.
the ball.
Momo did very well this game. It's that either Momo plays well or the other guys play well. It's never them together.
Yeah.
I think that was the same pattern in game number 1. Momo played very well, and they did get Surge out of the game, but still couldn't win it. GG, look at that kills.
Stuff.
Sun, more kills than Meowz and Surge combined.
Yeah, it really came down to the American player getting the snowball, and the other American player for Meowz just didn't have any impact on the game.
Yeah. Did not expect this semi-final. Last year, both the semi-finals were 4-2. A 4-0 is... I'm sure that Meowz players are also disheartened. All the Meowz fans in the chat. Nobody wanted to see this. Dave, you ready to finish our semi-final today?
Yep. So they will be cast by Itaper and someone else.
Yes. On this channel, on Rise of
At 18
Patience.
GMT, I believe.
Yeah, 18 GMT. EL versus WL will start casting. They will be cast almost live. As we finish the games, we will be sending them over to Eat the Pair. So guys, do watch that today. What's the time? 18 GMT would be in about 3 hours from now.
Yep.
This is incredible. Meanwhile, any guys from TUF or Meowz who would like to join us for a post-game interview, we are here for 5 minutes. Let us know. I'm still here. Message me on Steam or Discord so that we can figure out who to get on for a post-match interview. Hey guys, with that we'll end the stream. See you all again for EL versus WL. Guys, just to fill time, I'll be playing one standard game. Anybody wants to join? Alan, Shadows is not responding. I joined this game. Really, you got Shadows to for your King Osara team?
Yes.
Alan, I think with that team, you guys might win.
Sweet.
And this time, King of Sahara, I think we might put a 2v2 again. Because it was very hard to get players to play together. 2v2 may have more teams. A tag team would be very good. In the chat, I think Alan might be the strongest player. Alan can beat Surge for sure. Might beat Prolace. In standard. Alan has improved a lot. Been such a long time that I played on a non-Sahara map in standard. I might actually try some nomad style play here. I have a feeling I made one more ship than I should have.
man.
Dutch are so strong on this map. And we got Psycho as Dutch and Lakota. This will be a tough game. Now I do regret deleting my library. As in my dock on this side. How does he even have this water? Man, I don't even know where to go. What is he? Oh, he's Turks. Not bad. If he doesn't age up, he's going to lose this city. I really need Psycho to age because I cannot make a lot of units here. Come on, man. Seriously, not going monarchy? It's not good for offense. I was expecting a boom game. Did not think we would. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's go for this. need to get a Forbidden City as soon as possible. Oh shit! I just deleted my Senate capitalist guy. Yeah, I did not expect this game to go this way. I have Forbidden City, so I don't care if even if he takes that city. Good thing is that Psycho caught up really well. All this time, where's my... Yeah, I should... I deleted it at a very bad time here. And ever since then, it's hard to recover that. Yeah, I also forgot silver. In the end, there's so much going on. Hard to see what's important at some point. Rochi did very well this game. Harsha, what's the best raid unit? It's a light infantry, light cavalry. This armored car. Do I have any armored car in my army? Okay. Yeah, it's not good for fighting. Good for raiding. And before that, it's the ranged horses. Yeah, Psycho did very well. I think me helping him initially was good boost to his ego. Where is Pappy? Is that be at Pappy? Silver. Oh, this Pappy? Yeah. By this time, it was just Rochi versus 2, so I was sure that he wouldn't win that. Okay, guys, I think that'll be it. I have to play against EL very soon, so I'll practice for that. See you all, guys. Bye bye. No, Spanish is not very overpowered because just seeing the map is not a. It's a good power to have for the team, but they don't have any economic bonuses, so they still lag behind other nations.